Think you need to be a programmer to build an AI app? Think again. I built this, and more without writing a single line of code or spending any money. And in this video, I'll show you how. Thanks to AI agents, everyone can now create their own apps. Unfortunately, most AI agents are locked behind a paywall, but this one is completely free. Meet Google's AI Studio, the platform I use to create several AI apps with zero coding. I'm going to walk you through the entire process step by step, and will also give you 5 tips you absolutely need to follow so you can build your first app. Before we jump into the how-to, let me blow your mind with what's actually possible. First up, my mind map generator. Traditional mind maps often miss one crucial thing: explaining the connections between ideas. So I built this tool that lets me create dynamic mind maps on any topic, and when I click a branch, it gives a short explanation of the connection. I can also add additional levels to expand the mind map if I want to. I'm seriously thinking I should monetize this one. Next, a gamified quiz tool that looks like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire TV show. Instead of generic quizzes, I can use this to instantly create custom gamified assessments on any topic. Cool, isn't it? This one generates complete training content, including text, audio, visuals, and interactive elements. I define the topic, the learner's level, and the number of lessons. And voila! There I have it. It essentially functions like an authoring tool, incorporating tabs, accordion items, flip cards, and more. This one works so well that I'm pretty sure I could turn it into a paid app too. Let's be honest, my pronunciation isn't the best, so I thought, why not build an app to help me improve? This tool essentially provides feedback on my English pronunciation. When I'm done, I get the feedback and I'm asked to repeat the words I pronounced poorly. And finally, an educational game. This was a real challenge, and to be honest, I couldn't build it with Google AI Studio as I kept running into errors. So I used a different AI agent to develop it. It's a Mario-style game where players control a character jumping over obstacles and dodging enemies. Players also collect stars by correctly answering the questions that appear. If you want to know which tool I used to build this game, stick around until the end. So, how can you do it on your own? First, go to Google AI Studio and create a free account. Now, we are inside Gemini AI Studio. The interface might look intimidating at first, but we won't be working on this main screen. On the left side, there is a small button that looks like a puzzle piece. This is the build button. Click it. Now, all you need to do is describe what you want the app to be, and Gemini will generate it for you. However, giving a simple prompt without utilizing the 5 tips that follow will probably lead to a mediocre app. So, here is what to do. First, explain to the AI what you want to build. The more specific you are, the better the results will be. Mention the who and the what. Who will use the app you are building? What do they need? For example, instead of saying a timeline generator, try an app for teachers that creates vertical timelines. Teachers should input the topic like the Roman Empire, because who doesn't think about the Roman Empire every day, students' age, and the tool will generate 5 key events with dates and short descriptions. By giving all these details, you'll likely get suggestions and UX layouts that actually make sense. When giving your initial prompt, explain the app's main goal, but avoid mentioning every single detail. Start with its core feature, like we did before. Once you have that foundation, follow up with additional prompts, like make each event on the timeline a clickable card. When the teacher clicks the card, it should flip over to reveal a relevant image. This way, the AI won't get confused with too many requirements. And besides, it makes requesting changes easier if something doesn't look or work quite right. And this brings us to the next tip. As with all products, test early and test often. In this example, the images don't load, so I'm asking the AI to preload them before the timeline appears. So, remember to test the new features you request because the AI will make mistakes. If something isn't working, tell the AI what needs to change to meet your requirements. That's why asking for a few changes at a time is always the best strategy. Now it works perfectly. Show, don't just tell. Let's say that I want my app's interface to mimic this timeline template. I'll click the plus icon and upload the image as a reference. Then I'll ask the AI to mimic what I have uploaded. In this instance, the AI overdid it and even changed the title of the app to match the template. So I have to undo this command. And this brings us to our final tip. App creation isn't always seamless as you saw. When errors arise or features don't work as expected, the AI typically offers to fix issues automatically. If Gemini encounters a bug, it will show a fix button. However, even if you click it, the problem might not be resolved, and this could potentially break your app. In this case, at the chat history panel, scroll up to the last working version and click the Restore This Version button. Thanks to this little safety net, you can continue tweaking from there instead of starting over. When you have finished working on your app, you can save it and then either download the app to your computer and run it locally using dedicated software, or even better, deploy it on Google Cloud, making it accessible via a public URL. Both options are beyond this video scope, so I won't dive deeper. While Google AI Studio is amazing for what it can do for free, it comes with a few limitations. Sometimes it struggles with more complex requests, and if you are trying to build something like the platform game I showed you earlier, it just can't handle it. That's why the video shown on your screen is about an AI tool that goes even further. It features a super powerful AI agent and numerous other tools that will make your productivity skyrocket. This sounded like ChatGPT, but anyway. So, if you want to take your apps to the next level, click the video on your screen to watch my full review. Till the next time, see you!